Welcome back with your business news now and all around entertainment, really. Mike Eppel joins us now. Good morning to you, Mike.
How are you, Melanie?
Doing well. And I was talking to you in the break. You said you haven't really been visiting any attractions just yet.
Not yet, no. The kids, my kids are a little bit older, so they're not itching to get out to do all sorts of things and keep occupied. But, drove by the Oshawa Zoo, for example, yesterday and did see that it was open and fairly busy and such. So, yeah, there are a few things to go and see and do in the summertime.
You got it.
Yep.
Let's get right to business news now. You've got a lot to cover. First up, the talk is always moving forward now going to be about this vaccine. There are a number of potential candidates, including the one out of Quebec, which we were featuring yesterday, Medicago, that company doing some human trials. You're looking at Moderna today.
Yeah, Moderna has really been one of the early stage leaders in the development of a COVID-19 vaccine. And this actually is a company, I have to mention that it is backed by, partially at least, the Canada Pension Plan Investment Board. They were an early stage investor in Moderna, which released these clinical trials late yesterday, said that there was a robust immune response to the coronavirus. Now, they've only tested it on 40 people, so it is still very early stage, but now they're going to ramp it up to 30,000. They said there were side effects to the extent like you kind of felt like you have a minor flu for all intents and purposes. So they're going to adjust the dosage, but it's promising. You know, we'll take it, I guess, at this point as a hopeful sign. Oxford University is also expected to report on their findings from a vaccine trial later this week. That's the talk this morning. And Moderna shares have jumped by 19% today. They're up almost 300% for the year. And the ripple effect on this is, you know, anything that can continue to open the economy, potentially. You've got airline stocks up by 6%, cruise ship operators up 7% on average so far this morning. And we're looking at a really big start here for the morning markets as a result.
Let's talk Apple then, because as we talk the money, they don't need it, but...
Yeah, they just won a major court ruling in the European Union related to their corporate taxes. They've got a domicile in Ireland. They go there for a reduced tax rate. This was a trend a number of years ago. There's been a pushback against it. It's been a 5-year fight for the EU versus Apple, but a European Union court this morning ruling in Apple's favor. So they don't have to pay this $15 billion tax bill. So this is going to lead to all sorts of, again, potentially rule changes related to taxation. You know, the European Union is going through its own thing with Brexit and such. So it's going to be interesting to see from Apple's standpoint, might lead to a boost for its share price. But nevertheless, a lot of companies are going to be paying very close attention to this for the implications elsewhere.
Of course, we've been following over the last months. I was going to say weeks, but no, it's been months, retail closures. And so what's new on this list?
PVH Corporation operates brands such as Van Heusen, Izod, and Warner's. It also operates Calvin Klein. Now, I don't believe that Calvin Klein is involved in this specific announcement this morning from PVH, but they're going to be closing 162 outlet locations as of the middle of next year. So it's not immediate, but they're seeing the changing retail landscape. The metrics just aren't there, and we're talking about more empty space potentially at shopping malls.
Okay, finally, we're going to leave it here with a very interesting marketing campaign, and this one is Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King, I'm not sure how this is going to work from a, shall we say, the thing to get you to enjoy a Whopper, but they're talking about environmental issues related to beef production. And it has been proven that methane production from cows, and I'm not going to get into the specific details about that, but if you apparently adjust a cow's diet, they don't produce as much methane from the back end, so to speak.
There it is.
So, yeah, there you go. So Burger King is marketing this as environmentally friendly beef for all intents and purposes. And they're doing this in 5 U.S. cities to start. And it'll be interesting to see if they expand that or what have you. They've got an interesting commercial attached to this, I'll say. And, yeah, you remember just a couple of months back, actually before, I guess, COVID-19, they had that moldy Whopper commercial, right? Because they said, well, there's no preservatives and all this, right? So they've been trying to do a bunch of different things. Maybe this will catch on. I don't know.
Okay, now, where's Dina when you need her? I know she's watching right now, but we need that catchphrase. I'm sure she'll come up with that slogan. Something about
I don't have
our
it.
meat doesn't
It's just
stink. Utter madness, says our control room. Barb Britton, thank you for that. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You guys chime in if you can think of any. Mike, thank you. We'll leave it there. He's like, I'm so disappointed in you, Mel. Talk to you tomorrow.